This video is for presenting the web page developed by Andrew Burkhardt and David Eisch for HCI590. The web page is for displaying results of a golf trip that a group of people can take, and it'll way to view the results, scores, the results of the events, earnings, stuff like that. So I'm going to walk you through some of the admin level stuff first, and then get into some of the results stuff. So right now is showing the home page of the golf trip program. For new users, they have to register to the site. They would do that by clicking on the register, and in here they can put in their name. They can put in a username, they have to put in their username, password, and email. And if there is a duplicate user, it will tell the user that. So here username Andy Burke 10 is already used, as well as the email address. So if I try to register for that, it'll tell me the user already exists, and I have to choose a different username. I'll now choose one that is valid, that hasn't been used yet, and show you the registration. So I'll register this new user. And so registration was successful. It sent out an email, so I can go to my email. I now have a email from my golf trip admin, and in here I have an activation code of 6555 and also an activation link. I can either click that link, or if the user doesn't activate and attempts to log in without activation, it will notify that they haven't activated yet, and there is a link on here to actually take you to the activation page. And so they can then say, okay, my email was this, and then my activation code was 6055, and they can activate their account. So now they've successfully activated. They can now log in. If they, let's say they give an invalid username, let's say, it will tell you, hey, you must activate your account. Hey, basically meaning that there isn't a valid user there. Say you have a bad password, tells you that's invalid user. So log in. So this is the basic user account, not the admin account. So on here you have, links up here on the top in the header for displaying certain things as part of the program. The user can update his user profile. He can change his name, his username, his email, his password. So I'll update my oops, gotta fix this so that it's a password field, and his profile's updated successfully. There's a log out and log you out, takes you back to here. I'm now going to log in as an admin. Oops, wrong password. So now this is showing an admin account. I have a couple extra buttons here, I create and an admin. So on the admin page, it has the users here. I can it also shows if they've activated their account, and I can edit or delete. So I'll go and if I wanted to, I can edit David Eisch and say I can update his username, update the profile, and now his username has been updated. I can also, if I wanted to, grant him administrator rights. So now he's now an administrator. And if we go over here to the phpMyAdmin and show the database of the users, you can see the Burkhardt 10 was added as a new one, and also you can see that Dean Eisch has been updated with 10, and also his user label has been updated. I can also delete, so I can click on the delete button. Now I've deleted out Dean Eisch, and I can come over here, go to phpMyAdmin, and there's no longer Dean Eisch in this system. So I can also create a new user from the admin page, so I can put in an email address and username and create the user as well. Another admin action, so add event hasn't been implemented yet, so we have this up here. We can add a course, so we can say, hey, test course, number of holes 18, it's applicable for this year, no website. I'll just give it some random par values here. Just give it a random handicap rating for each hole. I'll just and hit the submit button. It has now successfully added that course. If I come over here to the courses, there's now test course within the phpMyAdmin. One thing it did calculate the in and out par and the total par for the course. Notice we didn't enter those in, but those were calculated and entered into the database. The handicaps that we entered in are right down here. Based on the course ID, all this was entered in, along with the course pars as well. We can also add a golfer. So one thing you notice, there is an additional sub header down here as well, that if for some reason JavaScript isn't running and these aren't working, this thing is available. So if we wanted to add a golfer, a Freddie Flintstone, we can submit. It will tell you if, hey, Freddie Flintstone was already in there. So we can add a golfer name of Superman, and it says golfer added successfully. We come over to here, go to golfers table, and we have Superman added. Within here, records isn't implemented yet, statistics isn't updated yet, weather, but the past events to show all the previous values of courses. So right now there's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 previous past events. I can choose one of those. It now I can now click on settings, earnings, results, singles, teams, skins, match play. These are the different events that can happen on a golf trip. And also I can get the scores for each of the courses. I can also then choose a different past event as well. So if I click on settings, I'll now get here are my trip settings for this trip, the trip name and date and number of days, and some other settings, the trip golfers that are on that trip, their handicap for that trip, and this is their current handicap as they're going through the trip as it's changing in the delta. Here's the trip courses, the trip payouts for each event, what each event pays out. Here's the actual events. So there's a team event, skins event, match play event, and singles. All you pick the day and when. It's in the afternoon or morning, which 9. The trip teams. So you set so it shows what teams and their handicaps and their team handicap, and also the initial trip matchups. Earnings, click that. And this shows the actual what each person earned for each event. So this is Andrew Burkhardt 1-0 on singles, 8 for teams, $4.60 for skins, $4.75 for match play, $17.45 total, and lost $7.58 on the trip since the ante was $25. Results gives a summary of all the results for that trip. So here's the singles results. So based on the rank, so there was 2 singles events. The first one, here are the rankings for that, and then the second event, here's the ranking as well, and it has the payout for each rank. The same with the team. So here's team 1 that won this first event for the teams. Shows the skin results. So it shows the number of skins won and how much they won for those skins that were won. And then this is for the match play result. So it gives it by round and also a total. So on here, Doug Straub won the actual match play event. So he had scores for all 3 rounds, plus he was a big money winner. Probably need to add some coloring or some other notification there. So then we can actually get down into more detailed results. So we can actually go to singles here, and this shows the singles detailed results. So it gives each golfer their strokes on each hole, their handicap, their gross, what they shot, their net, and their rank and payout. So it gives a little more detailed viewing of the event. Same for with skins event. Here I got some. It shows in the red is where the skins were actually won. It's a little bit of an eye chart. Needs some coloring and some work to make it a little bit easier to read. But it does show what holes the skins were won on. And then it gives a total again of how many skins were won down here. Over here on the scores, we can actually go choose a course, and then this gives how each golfer shot on the course. I believe that's all that we have implemented so far. Hope you like it. There's some things that need to be improved usability wise to make some flows a little bit better, some readability of the charts, and then we just need some more things need to be implemented, like the create the add event to actually be able to create a new event, also to be able to when reviewing a past event, if something needs to be changed on a setting, to be able to go in and change some of these settings. So there's still some work to do, but there's been a lot has been completed. I hope you like this. Thank you.